What's up, folks? Heine's morning update. Apologize about last week. I had traveling to do for work. Anyway, so here we are. 37.27. We're up 50 this morning. Here's your holiday 37.13, 36.39, 36.42. So you have a 3 point gap between kind of a double bottom here. This is on the daily TPO. There's singles up to clear up. Now, 3,800, 37.99, 3,800. That's going to be my level to watch today. I know it's like 120 higher total, but I could see a screamer. If we get below these two levels, I would assume that we would march down to the 3,500 level. There's a lot of optimism here, and I think a lot of people are expecting a rally, and that's what was indicated yesterday on the holiday. And then now we're up higher now, but we're starting to dwindle down. If you take a look at the hourly, so here's your overnight. You're almost at R2 at 53, R3 is at 37.93, and then the gap, SPX gap is up there too. I'll show you that in a second. So your pivot's all the way down to 36.78, and this is starting to kind of taper down, but it's only 8, so a lot of this stuff can change. So here's your quasi double bottom to see if we, ramp up. Again, shorts piled in over last week, with the sense of a bear market turn. And now the consensus is we're going to rip higher on a short squeeze. I don't know. I don't know if I see it. You also have a ES gap up to 38.97, 38.98. Or 96 there. Yeah. So that's something to look at. Now, obviously, that won't be hit today, but that also comes into that 3,900 level, which is pretty big. There's been some good volume here at the 39.90s. But your huge support's 33.74. But I don't know if we're going to see this go below 3,500 in the near term. I think if we continue down, we would halt about here and then probably head back up. We've been coming down so hard. We're due for a relief rally, but again, consensus scares me. Euro back up at 105.5. It was up to almost 106 today. So I'm still watching this. Other than this ramp up was crazy, but it's the other day it didn't hold true, and it's starting to hold a little bit more true in regards to this. The euro moving up, futures moving up with it. This is the gap that I'm looking at. So this is 37.90. So again, to fill this gap, we'd need about 120 higher or something like that. But if we opened up now, we'd open up around here. Actually, below this now, it's dropped. But this is what I'm looking at. So these two actual closings are going to be important. 37.36 and 37.49 or 37.50. So if 37.50, if we can break that on SPX, not ES, I think we could shoot for that gap at 37.90. Then the idea is this the fundamental gap and trap? Do they fill that gap, close up here, and then tank tomorrow? I don't know. But that is something to look at. But again, I would think that 37.50 is going to be your SPX resistance today. And we'll see as economic climate moves forward. And today we've got housing starts at 10:30, tilts down to 110 again. So bonds are getting hit. Grains are lower. Crude oil is up again. So it's kind of an interesting mix of macro. Today we have Chicago. What's up? Chicago Fed Index. I don't know if that really has any meaning. Existing home sales is going to be a big one at 10 a.m. Median forecast at 5.41. If this misses, it could hurt. And then you've got two speakers, Cleveland Fed and Richmond Fed. So keep an eye on 12 noon. This one's at 3:30. That's fucking awesome. So just be careful. I think the Hopi stuff is a little premature, but we'll see if they turn this around on the cash open, see what happens. So again, if the cash opens above 37.50, I think we can make a run at 3,800. But this, the overnight 37.49 needs to be taken out. And then 37.13, if we open below this, I think we can start to travel back down to see in this range back here between the lows here and 3,700. So that's what I'd be looking at. But it's pretty tight range on the overnight. And again, there's a lot of macro stuff going on. So ideally, I'd like to see these singles cleared up, and that goes up to 79. Plus, it fills your cash gap on SPX. So I guess today I kind of lean bearish or bullish, but only if we get and sustain above 37.50. Other than that, then I think that we either are range bound or we start to dwindle down. Anyway, stay safe. Watch those orbs. I know that people are just hopping in blind on the opening range. Maybe sit that one out, wait, see if we can't get something else. But again, if I say that today is going to be the day that it elects a PCS and this runs to 3,800 and the first one would have been correct. So just be wary that just because it's elected, you're not just blindly jumping in. Look at market conditions and everything else. Because we could scream up, halt at 750 and come back down. The last couple have been pump fakes, but we'll see. And then, Relvol's only at 74 right now, so we'll see if that upticks. Anyway, have a safe day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be in the room later today.